Hello everyone, it is Astrid, my second video and a second tour of, well, the city. Today though, is gonna, well, not today. Today is gonna be a bit different because, well, I think some people might have already seen, I have changed some stuff. First of all, I added tier 3 stuff here instead to make it look more barricaded because that does lead up to the rest of the fort. This is more of a gatehouse, but it's part gatehouse, part fort because they do have the tier 1 guards sort of have a base here. But let's go out, and if you guys remember last time, I hadn't built a lot in that way, and we went that way. Today we can actually start first to go out there. As you can see, I built, well, a little more things here. And 2 new houses here. This new entire place, a gatehouse. This place over here is the same. But yeah, we have a new guard here, a Samorian. A little more developed place here with, well, a small society out here that I still have to decorate. But it's a small house. All of them got a cellar as well. If you wonder why I have these all around, these are pretty much where the local people here make their food. So yeah. I might sound a bit weird today because I'm tired. I'm gonna leave tomorrow. I will be back like the 29th. I think I'm home. Yeah. I added some new houses. A bar. 2 dancers. I don't know if you can hear the sound of it, but yeah, I have 2 more dancers, and the owner of the bar is Stygian. Yeah, and this is updated again. If you wonder how to do these walls, well, you can see here, this is how it originally looks. I just take tier 1 wall and put it on here to make it look better, because this just doesn't look good in my opinion. Decorated this house a bit. Not too much. Down here we have a bedroom, and so. Closing that. Come back. Close it. Jumping down here. We have a look at, first of all, this giant gatehouse. Not anything special. Just rose this up a step and then made stairs to make these walls here. What we're going to now is the first house I ever made. At least in the save. It's a decent looking. With these, such a new... This is not a mod, this is actually added recently in an expansion. Or just an update to the game that added more things. We have some pots, a table of course. He actually doesn't have a urinal or a box, I need to add those later. Down here, we have a small storage area and a house with people. A normal bed, a rug, 2 normal, and the first exiled I ever captured. So going back up, we go out here, and if you remember last video, that's the boat I was talking about and the inn. But first, let's go here. As well, it's nothing special here. There's a small house here. This is a laggy part, even with, yes, when I play, so if it's laggy, I'm sorry. But in here, plants going through, no clipping. Boxes. And a sleeping area. This is quite old house. And the only one this ever happened to me, for some reason, it glitched. Out here, we have another small house, another house, and some civilians. Yeah, she does poke a spear at the one who's cooking, but yeah. A dancer. This has a sign here that says Hospice and Infirmary. This is the local hospital for the low tier. There are 3 beds in here. Goes up to a small upper house with the local this guy is supposed to be the witch doctor. We got his stuff here. Going down. We have, again, a archer. Though this one is a civilian. Not most likely he's a hunter, hunts hide, and sells those, and trade. This house here goes into... I can show you, by the way. In here, we have a normal house with a normal citizen. Another one. It's in here to another house. And this is a more unique house, for it leads into this place. Here this guy live. But as well goes all the way through the wall to the other district we were looking at yesterday. And here is bed. District might not be the right word, but it's the thing I use for now because I don't know what to call it yet. Area or separated place, something. Close that door. Make a small look. Here we have again another house with some furniture. Back there, door leads to another house on the roof. I will show you later. 2 citizens, for some reason all facing towards that place. There's some glitch that made them all face there. I don't know what it is. It's annoying. Here again, house, and final one here is a house. And here we have some other building. There's actually a light tower. So yeah. And of course a refreshing spring of Mitra, though again, as last time, religion is actually not allowed to be practiced in a major way inside the city. This is only to keep clean water. And they decided to make a statue. Here we have again a house with its out. There's one storage area with some pots and so, and up there we have the wall of the keep of the mistress, which of course is my character. That is her house. This for the other plebs. Just living here as her servants, pretty much. I actually am writing a story about her, but it's gonna take a while before it is final. So again, here we're in here. An exile, looking good. Down here we come, small waterwork, and inside there, there's just a ladder going up all the way to the top, nothing special, with a guy standing there, well, pretty much holding guard and making sure the fires are lit at night. Of course, it doesn't do that in real, but it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed that it was going to do that, but again, that's role-playing. In here we have 2 storage facilities. They're empty right now, I'll show you. But they are meant to save treasures or items that the 2 shops that are here make. Yes, the 2 shops. At first we have this house. With this woman, I actually forgot what I'm calling her. Whatever you want this Samorian to be called, do tell me. She sells, well, furniture for the most part. It's her main work. Right over here we have another shop. And here we have, this woman sells just normal stuff like table, extra books, and other things to have around the house. Her own house is just above. So now a door here, there's a bed, and whatever she needs. Here we are at another area. This is, yes, an hyena. But it's actually a mod that allows me to add animated stuff. I think it's called something with statues. I will see if I can add a link to it. I think it's called stone statues. And yes, it includes animated creatures. Here's a guard who guards, well, this cooking area. There's a butcher who's supposedly making food for this inn. The dead shellback. Or the old shellback. 2 dancers. A Sumerian with a Sumerian outfit. A Dafari with a furry stuff. And because it's fantasy, a sexy barmaid. Yeah, and she got some big old rack. Here's a statue that is added from the mod. Don't know why it's all female with big boobs. Guess the mod creator likes that. some chests. This is a storage area, because this is not only... This is a inn more than anything. Here we have a luxury room, a large soft bed, a place to sit, a basket if you want to have stuff in there, a small statue of a fairy, though that's supposed to just be a small sculpture of a small female. Here we have a small room, much cheaper, again a cheaper room. Here we have another room. There's a small room with a small balcony. Here's a major balcony. Yeah, this small balcony. And then we jump down. Not there. But yeah. That's the inn. The old shellback. Now we come to... Oh, this is a ship I made. It actually has supports underwater. I can show you. These, they don't float itself. These fins are here just to make it look like it's actually floating by itself. So you don't see the pillars when you're on the shore. Can I put them there? I can climb all the way. Let's jump. And here we have the slaver, his outfit, or one of the second mate, first mate, a normal character, another one, the captain of the ship, their armor, and 2 normal guards. Oh, I removed that one. She's on there now. That's the next video though. Swimming back, we're coming up here to a quite reinforced house. It's gonna start again night, but this is the trade storage area. This is where most stuff that people gather along the river and so gets to before getting transported or used by the local smithing area. These guys. A Kushite, some others, the ship. You might know what that is, the stone ship. I still need to get a carpenter, and yes, I am using for material, mostly I just get from console, but I prefer to capture people. And there is a statue of Set. Again, illegal. It's actually getting night now, which, first of all, that's what's called the Bruiser Keep. Here is where the Bruisers, or all the guards, this is their home. It's quite a large place, but let me show you how this looks at night. Oh, not at night, that's just dumb. So let's do this. Admin panel. This is where I get most stuff, like gear, building stuff, others, often with mods or food. Yes, miscellaneous. These are, for example, statues. Let's actually just take a look at one. Here's some animated stuff. Wall climber, ice girl, spider, panther. Gonna look at that myself. And that, and that, and that, and that for myself. Resources and so, but first, increase the food, increase the water, turn eating off, put it to noon, freeze sky, freeze time. Now we have a better overlook of the city. This will be lagging, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna have still shot. Of yes, how it looks. Slow glide. Go a bit more up. I still have things to add here. You can see it's pretty much a straight line. A lot of houses. I mostly build in this mode as well. As you can see, I have the view on not too far, so details like stones don't come in. This is mainly to record, and because the city is large, it takes quite a lot of frames. But this is quite a fun thing to build. It took me, I think, like 2 or 3 hours, but it was worth it. It's like a small keep. It's a keep. This is the Bruiser's pretty much base of operation. They have 2. They have this and the gatehouse, which are their main operations. And from here, they hold guard over the rest of the place. And they have a road that leads through the gate, which you can see here. Not the best looking. And it just let you go into their base. Not the best defensively, so if you, for example, know about cities, you will know this is quite dumb, and I should add a door there, but nevertheless. This is a mod that allows you to make sculptures. And it's a mod character that's a sculpture. That is part 2. Next time we are going to, first of all, I will show what I have done here. I've done a lot in the 3rd area yet, and I intend to do that when I return from Dalarna after the holiday. So yeah, just running here like a goddess. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.